If somebody starts and you join in, I see this one. Judiciary is different, and the chieftaincy is different.
Dormaahene promotion. Yes. Ni nyina nse sese de nyame asi abehwe Dormaahene sese wanya abri wokọ n'anim baako ewo high court anase court ense unanim say aside say oye traditional leader no as chief ewo Dormaa no mepacho Dormaahene etimi serve as a high court judge for so many years now ene yetetete ese President Mahama ebetimi aswear in some judges bi ene enya abam na butia yebekọ ne akọhwe occasion na course no Dormaahene part specifically because e ho ne hia manfo aside that Dormaahene etimi akasa after say yetimi eswear the in no and then on Galamsey a whole lot ena yetimi ebo no na mpacho briefly Dormaahene ukopie mu ewo the legal circle aside say on say ni nyuma yetu oyohene ena osaye judge now na himie din ede osagefo osiade yo Agyamambadu the second eno ni nkonwa din a wode wo eye Dormaa but ofri enkonwa so na otimi ehye wege no no kwotena court a mebato ni din a wode wo ho eye Justice Daniel Mensah ene Justice Daniel Mensah ene wama in his capacity as Dormaahene obai as Justice Daniel Mensah na watimi free eye high court ama say watimi enya promotion eko appeals court judge now oka judges bi a omoka bo mom ye 21 ho ene President Mahama etimi esu e wo mu in now briefly yen hwe Dormaahene part no ebra ebo ndi no no so ebetimi eje eye ade e kire say indeed yetimi ama ne say tumi.
His Lordship Justice Daniel Mensah.
Now, I want Dormaahene etimbeka safa ene eye promotion awanya as he say the appeals court judge. Dormaahene etimi akasa afa ho yentie no.
What responsibility lies ahead of you?
Oh, he was candid with us about the expectations that the Ghanaian people expect of us. I have been on this job for 28 and a half years. So having been on the bench, we know how, we deal with cases. I mean, he has chastised us to ensure that cases do not delay, that we should ensure that justice is dispensed to all manner of people, no matter the background that they come from. So it's a huge responsibility, but I want to assure the public that we dare not fail. We ensure that we work together with His Lordship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, as by law established. Together we all put our maximum effort to ensure that justice is dispensed to fair. Yes.
Yeah, pretty much so. I mean, ever since your nomination, there's been a lot of trends with respect to you as well, that now you have this appointment, it should be relieved to you. I don't know what that means. And I guess you've also been seeing the trends though. And many also say that the courts are being packed. What will be your response to people who say this to the appointing authority?
I'm not too sure about what you have seen in the trend, except to say, if I use my case as an example, for the first 13 years in my life, I moved 2 places as a high court judge. For 15 years, I've been at one place. So to say somebody is packing the court, in fact, presently, until today, I was the high court judge I was representing the High Court on the Judicial Council. So if you look at the order, I was the second. To say somebody is packing, to me, I think we've been there even for too long. It's not a matter of, packing the court, but I believe that each one of them, about 21 of us, have his own competencies, has his own, the strength that they come up with. So I wouldn't say, if you look at the number of cases and the backlog that we are all, saying that cases delay, then ostensibly there's a need for us to ensure that judges come on board at all the levels, Supreme Court, the Court of Appeal, the High Court, so that we can, hold on to ensure that the cases are, expedited with. So in a nutshell, I wouldn't say that the course have been, once you have the necessary competence, once you've been there for some time and you have been elevated.
To suggest that you have close relations with the head of state, and also, you've had this appointment. Many say it is to say thank you to you. What's your response to that?
No, as for the appointment, normally the president appoint on the advice of the Judicial Council. I believe that if I was not competent, if I've not been there for long, if I don't have the competencies, I was telling you that if I'm not mistaken, out of 142 judges of the High Court, if I'm representing them as the senior most on the bench, it tells you probably I've even been overlooked, not me alone, and some of the others. So if he has come to see that we have the enough competence, we have the expertise, and he has appointed us, I don't think people should look at. I know him. If we were not, he was there for close to some number of years before he lost power 2016 and somebody took up. He could have appointed. Why he did not do that? So it means that this is the right time he has seen and he's doing it. So nobody should look at. I know him. If you look at all the colleagues who were appointed, they all have. Justin Dogu, who was first before me, he was appointed to the High Court 2006. Some of them have come and they have gone past him. What would you say about him? If it's not me, what would you? I have been a High Court judge since 2010. For 15 years. If I'm getting to me, it's good. I've been recognized.
Will you tone down?
As to?
They say you have been talking, you have been ranting. That's what the public says. Will you tone down?
I wish that one would not come here because that is custom. You see, I wouldn't see myself as ranting. Let me be blunt. I want people to go and see 2007, 2011, 2007 during President Kofi's time. Who started this one? 2011, who started? 2020, 2021, before I join in. So I believe Ghanaians, you have to be fair. Once you are fair, especially as media people, now all these things are verifiable. If you go on social media, you will see who started. So if somebody starts and you join in, I see this one. Judiciary is different, and the chieftaincy is different.
Now, on the issue of Galamsey, to declare state of emergency, and I say in declare Bacho Honso, ene Dormaahene etimi akasa afa ho a ese de ese hu Dormaahene Bacho salute no okorenim. Me Bacho ntie Dormaahene e wo Galamsey nso ensem.
Galamsey the illegal mining did not start yesterday. It's been with us for some time. If you ask me about my assessment, I would say now it's going down. You know why I'm saying that? If you look at some of the steps that have been taken, before we're not hearing about the people in the blue, the water gas and all that. We're not hearing all that. You understand? People have invaded the forest reserve. We're not seeing that. Before this regime came, I know for a fact, because of the work that I do, 9 forest reserves have been taken over. Now that situation has been kept down. I wouldn't sit down here, I wouldn't stand here to say that Galamsey is gone. It's still with us. But I believe that if you look at now the seriousness, I want to encourage whoever is in charge, the Minister for Lands, government, the people of Ghana. We should ensure that we nip this situation in the bud. So far as I'm concerned, except at times I'm not in Doma, but I want to assure the people that so far as that area called Doma, once you are there, be sure that one day you'll be caught, and you know the punishment, minimum 15 years. Do you have to do that? So I'm calling on all Ghanaians that this is the only thing that our ancestors left for us.
All right, so we the woman ene ense mu me ba to me din edisi ke ha Phoenix Media. Me ka say na your first time na wa subscribe to channel no na yetimi edi nkomo. Enti no Justice Daniel Mensah osagefo osiade yo Agyamambedu aka Dormaahene aka otumfo kra me ba so ene otumfo kra enya appointment ya wetimi akoye appeals court judge nti ene asante form do masem kwa mbacho moko appeal ene de be ho so we update e de wo ma ho e wo Dormaahene nso e ho abusa subscribe to channel nsa be video bi drop ya obenya update ubetimi so aso comment section na yetimi edi dwuma me na